students, how's everyone? A very warm welcome to the very first session of economics. We are finally getting started and here I am with the new revised syllabus. I know everyone was eagerly waiting. I was continuously getting messages, ma'am, our exams are supposed to start. Can we please discuss the syllabus? Can we please get started with the chapters? So we're just getting started with the discussion of the chapters and very soon we're just getting started with the discussion of the syllabus and very soon I'm going to come up with the very first session of our first chapter of economics, guys. I know, so exciting, right? So let me quickly introduce myself to you. I'm Ankana, your social science expert at Vedantu, hoping that all her bachas are doing amazing or are super excited just as I am. So without any further delay, let's quickly get started and discuss the syllabus which has been introduced this year and has kind of, or in fact has actually relieved our stress to a great level because of the reduction that has happened. But before I start with that, I have a great announcement for you guys. We have PV Sindhu coming in house with us on 28th of August in the evening at 7 p.m. So cool, right? I find her so inspiring and I'm sure she is actually an icon for most of the youth of the country, like for the youth of the country in general, and her story is so inspirational. Her journey is so inspirational and motivating. I'm sure you guys would love to hear from her the art of winning and learn that from her, right? So make sure that you are signing in, that you are joining the session by using the link that's right there on the screen, as you can see at the top. Correct, guys? Make sure that okay, here, right here is the link. So make sure you're using this link and joining the session. I will certainly be there, hoping that you guys will be there too. Okay, bacha, come on, let's get started then. So the very first discussion, the very first chapter that I would talk to you about is the productive mechanism. So basically, if I give you a gist of what has happened, Chapter 1 and Chapter 6 are going to be exactly the same how they were, which is the productive mechanism and the consumer awareness. Both of these chapters have no changes from compared to last year. Okay, if you look from last year, whatever was there, the entire the syllabus intact is intact right there. Factors of production, which is basically land, labor, their meaning, the characteristics of the capital, entrepreneur, all of these things, their impact, production structure in an economy, all of this is going to be a part of the examination. Under capital, again, as I told you, basically both all the four aspects are going to be read in terms of meaning and characteristics, and then for particular aspects we're going to read different things. Like for example, capital, we're going to discuss about types like physical and financial capital, meaning with examples. Then of course for entrepreneur we are going to have meaning, functions and role of entrepreneur in an economic development. Then we have our second chapter, which is theory of demand and supply. So what has outrightly been removed from this chapter is basically elasticity of demand and elasticity of supply. This topic completely has been removed from the syllabus of this chapter, of your chapter 2. So what are we going to talk about this? What are we going to read for our examination is meaning and concept of demand and supply, laws of demand and supply, which will comprise of the demand and supply schedule, curve, movement and shift, determinants of the demand and exceptions to the law of demand. Then of course meaning of demand and supply, the concept of demand, types of demands and concepts of supply to be explained are going to be there. We're going to have a basic understanding of how laws of demand works and how does the demand and supply schedule, supply in which the demand and supply schedules is used to explain the demand and supply curves. How is it interrelated? Then all of this, I'm not going to read all of it because you already have the syllabus. The whole idea of doing this session is to make you familiar with what has been removed and what still remains the same as the last year's syllabus, right? Then of course we're going to have the individual demand and supply curves, concept of movements and shifts of demand and supply curves, then exceptions to the law of demand are going to be discussed. Okay, so now before I tell you what happens ahead, which is actually an entire chapter that has been removed, before I tell you about that chapter, let's quickly discuss about certain problems that you guys face which has been brought to our notice. So a lot of students have been saying that they're having a lot of doubts. Okay, this is a constant problem that all of us are facing. If you have doubts, it's not just your problem, it becomes a problem for me as well. But is it that, I mean, like, is it just that it? No, of course not. Another point is, ma'am, do I make notes while you're saying? Do I copy the notes? Will you give me the notes? Or in general, where do I get the notes from? How do I prepare the notes? Right? So, is that it? No. Test and assignments. So now that our examinations are approaching, constantly in our head it's going on, oh my god, how do I practice this? Where do I get the assignments from? Do I have enough practice tests? No, I don't. Then how do I appear for the competitive exams? My semester exams or my school exams are not the only exams that I have to take care of. Correct? Then of course the choice of schedule. So my exams are approaching, or in general there's so much to cover. There like history, civics, I have geography, I have economics, I have social sciences in total. I have science, I have maths, I have English. Oh my god, so many subjects. How do you choose the correct schedule to fit in all of this? And at the same time, you have to fit in the classes of school, you have to fit in the classes of all that is going on, how I plan this, and then how I get a platform where I get to choose my language. If I want to read in English, if I want to read in Hindi, where am I going to go? Now so much of confusion. Oh my god, appa. So we decided to solve your problems, right guys? So your problems are going to be solved, and the best part is it's not just going to be solved ideally, we're going to get some bonuses for you as well. We have some additional gifts for you as well. We have unlimited live classes, access to all the micro sessions and crash courses. How cool is that? At your beck and call. The performance reports, you're going to have live performance charts which are going to reflect your ranks, right? And of course, personalized attention. I know guys that this is something that all of us crave for, all of us miss, is like there's so many people that I need individual attention which we do not get. That also we're going to bring you, and how is going to happen, and how is that going to happen? You just are supposed to click on that link that you see right now on your screen, vdnt.in/ytpro in caps. All you're supposed to do is go in on this link, select your grade. I know this video is for grade 10. However, whoever is watching this video can go and select their grade. Then you're supposed to tell which board are you from. You could be ICSE, CBSE, state board, any other board. Guys, also tell your friends about this. Everyone can join this. I mean, like, the beauty of it is there's so much of options, right? You have options for all grades, you have options for different languages, you have options for different boards. Where do you get all of that solution for the same set of problems? And then if you do not know enough, you also have enough details over there. You just have to get the details right? You can have some videos to watch and get a grasp and hang of what it exactly is. And then click on the get subscription, because I'm sure once you're here, there is no going back. And then after that, you have to say that yes, I do have a coupon, right? Enter the coupon code. Now what will this coupon code do for you? So if you see, before coupon, for 1 month subscription, I was being charged 2699. However, after entering the coupon, I just need to pay 2294.15 rupees. What magical coupon code is that? Oh my god, with 3 months it increases even more. The amount of discount is even more. What I was getting for 6999 is now available to me only for 5949.15 for 3 months. And for 6 months, it's even better. 11499 is coming just for 9774.15. And what is this magical code that ma'am is talking about? So bacha, all you're supposed to do is go on this link, which will give you the problem, which is going to be a one-stop shop for all your problems, which will have all the solutions. And all you're supposed to do is put that code AKEPRO. Bacha, if you do not put this code, you will not get the special discount. That magical code, magical coupon will disappear. So make sure that you're making a note of this code, just in case if you miss it in the video, it will be there in the description as well. Use the code AKEPRO and you will get that magical discount, and you can be a part of the Vedantu family, and all of that problems will be solved in a snap. Okay, but let's say, just in case if you decide not to do this, we're still here for you. We're still trying our best to solve your problems. We'll still try to cater all your queries, right? So stay tuned for that. Moving on to the third chapter, which I was going to talk about. So this one says banking in India. However, the catch is that this is actually our fourth chapter. The third chapter, which is market, has been completely removed from the syllabus, which was there last year. Okay, bacha? So from banking in India, what do we need to do? So we are basically going to cover everything except for monetary policy of central government. This topic has been completely removed from banking in India. Apart from that, we have to talk about money, the basic understanding, exchange, measure of value, standard of deferred payment, store of value, all of that. Then of course the commercial banks, right? The meaning of it, the functioning, how does the loan, credit creation and all of that system work. And under central bank, as I told you, only the monetary policy of this has been removed. Rest everything stays intact, meaning, functions, and everything else. Then of course we're going to talk about how can we leave demonetization. So we'll get a brief understanding of that, which happened and changed the economy and history of the country. Then the public finances, the meaning of it, sources of it, okay, public expenditure, public debt, and then comes our next chapter, which is chapter number 5 technically, which is inflation. Okay, so because chapter number 3 has been removed, this becomes our chapter number 4, which is market. Market has been completely omitted, so that is changing the order, and this becomes inflation, becomes our 4th chapter, which is coming under the syllabus, which has been revised according to that. So under inflation, types of inflation have been completely removed, bacha. Okay. Apart from that, of course, we need to understand inflation, wholesale price, consumer price index, wholesale price index, food basket, meaning, stages of inflation, consumer, okay, all of that. And then is our final chapter, consumer awareness, which as I told you is going to be exactly the same how it was last year. No changes in chapter 1 and chapter 6 or chapter 5. As I say, consumer awareness has been made. So under this, we're going to talk about consumer exploitation, consumer awareness, consumer rights and duties, food adulteration, technical and administrative measures for consumer protection. And with that, we are done with the revised syllabus. I hope you have a great day ahead, bacha. If you have any queries, make sure you put it in the comment box. We would love to hear from you. Do tell me if this video helped you or not in the comment section. And if it did, don't forget to hit the like button right at this moment. And of course, we will have PV Sindhu to give more inspiration to us, to give more motivation to us. So don't forget to join this session. And of course, don't forget to subscribe the channel, because as my ma'am said, ma'am is going to come with the very first chapter of economics very soon. Okay, bacha log, have a great day ahead. Stay home, stay safe. I will see you guys very soon, guys. Bye-bye.